So today we are going to cook chapatis, and to reach this end process of the brown chapatis, you are going to see the process the way we started from the first step to the last one. And the chapatis, they are very soft and very sweet. So join me till the end as we prepare ourselves, as we prepare the meal of today, and that is brown chapatis. Hi everyone, welcome again to Keisha channel, and as always today we are in the kitchen. And we'll prepare some brown chapatis. And first of all, before I table the ingredients, I need to clean this place because I'll be using it. So I need to make sure the place is sparkling clean. Okay, so I will wash it first. I'll be using this service to roll my chapatis. That's why I have to make sure it's clean. Our surface is clean. I'm using a white serviette to dry the glaze. You see, it's a tissue I'm using it, and it's sparkling clean, so means our service is clean. And we move on to this one. I'm just using it to dry the water because I'll be needing the service. So we go to our ingredients of today. So this is our ingredients. We have wheat flour, and it's color number 3. It's brown. And we have warm water, we have salt, we have some oil and some sugar. For me, when I'm cooking chapati, I like putting some sugar. It's not like too much sugar, like 1 tablespoon, but you can measure always with your eyes. And I like also to put some salt. Those are the ingredients today. And for the beans, I had gone ahead and boiled them, but when we reach there, we are going to see them. But for now, these are our ingredients. Let's go down to making the dough. So we take our dough. I will put around 3/4 of the flour. Sorry. I'll put almost half of the flour. This is what I'm remaining. So I've kept almost half of the flour. Then next I will put my dry ingredients. We have our sugar, and I feel it's too much, so I'll not put all. Then we go to our salt. If you want, you can use a spoon to measure, but also these spoons, we have them in different sizes, so it depends with the spoon and the size. It depends on the taste that you want. So because the spoons, we have them in different sizes. We have like this one, looks a little bit big. I have this one, it looks a little small. So it depends on, this one is leaking some water. It depends on the taste that you want. So I will put some salt. Mostly I don't use a spoon, I just measure it on my hand. And I don't know if it's showing. I'll put this amount of salt. I'll add a little bit of the salt so that it will overdo the sugar. I just like the blend, the taste that comes around with it. I will mix them first. So let me know, how do you prepare chapati? Mostly I'm talking about Kenyan chapatis. We have different preparations. So how do you prepare yours? Yeah, our dry ingredients are mixed, and I will go ahead put some oil. I will use a spoon. Still, you can measure it using your eyes. That's the slogan of Africa. So I've gone around 4 tablespoons. It depends also on how you like to make your chapati. Some put the oil, some don't put before. So let me know how do you prepare. Excuse me. How do you prepare your chapatis? Mostly when you're doing the brown chapati. And I like brown chapatis. I don't like sugar, but when I'm cooking, I always put some sugar. You can put any kind of sugar. It's not a must you put the white sugar like I did. If you have the brown sugar, then the better. Now we go to our water. I will be adding little by little, and make sure the water is not too hot, because brown chapatis are different from white chapatis. White chapatis, if you can use too much hot water, very hot water, it's okay. But for the brown chapati, if the water is too hot, the flour will just be breaking off when you are done kneading it. So I will add the water. The reason why I'm adding the water like this, I'm always used to make them, so like I know the amount of, sometimes I just measure it, always, not sometimes, always I measure it with my eyes. So you need to add little by little until all the flour is good. You cannot add the water once, so I cannot tell you like you need 4 glasses of water, you need 5 glasses of water. It depends also on your flour. So specifically, I cannot say the amount of water that you need. Because also the flour, I didn't, as I said before, we have 2 glasses of water, and our glasses do differ in sizes. So you cannot know, like I might be using a glass that is big and you have a glass that is small. And when you try, but if you have a glass that is small and you use the same one to measure the flour, it's okay. But sometimes, mostly for me, I'm saying for me, I don't really use those ones. So my flour is not that ready. I will add my remaining water. That's why I said I always know the amount of water that I use. I will see if it's okay. This is only brown flour. I've not mixed with white one. Some like mixing with the white flour. It's okay. It depends on also what you want. But for me, I like if it's brown, it's brown. If it's white, it's white. I think one of these fine days we will do the white chapatis. Or we'll be cooking something, use the white flour. Actually, I like cooking. I really like cooking. But I'm not a chef by profession. I'm a chef by passion. Yeah. So I can see still my flour is hard. It's hard, and I have still I have some flour here, and still is too hard, and we don't need it to be too hard. So today I will add some little bit water. I just got the water from the tap. And it's fresh water. It is fresh water. Sikia mtu akisema maji ya kisima, it's fresh water. Yeah, I think now we are doing good. So next I think I'm done with this. The reason why I was cleaning this surface is here now. I need the surface to make my flour. That's why I was cleaning it first. So I will put some little bit of flour, then I will transfer it here. For those people who have some baking flour, baking papers, it's okay. Lakini kwa sisi wengine we just use the surface. We use the available because this is just doing what you can at your best. Okay, we are not faking it. Hii silo wanasema kwa ground vitu ni different. Kwa ground vitu si different, vitu ni sawa, ni same. So I will make my flour for almost like 4 to 5 minutes. Wengine usemaga 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Wewe tengeneza unga mpaka mahali penye unaona unga umekuwa. I remember when we were young, when they used to cook chapati, I could see my sisters boxing. But it depends also. So I will continue kneading the flour until it's not like sticking to my hands. Okay, I will make it until it's not sticking to my hands. My hands are so clean. I was using them to knead. The first one I make like this, don't think that I'm adding some of that. So yeah. Wale wa 10 minutes, 5 minutes, what minutes, just make the flour until your heart tells you it's there. Because you can do all those minutes until, and it doesn't come out the way you want it to come. So it's not about the minutes. I hope I'm trying to fix the camera so that it can view nicely. So this is it. Our flour is ready. I don't know how many minutes we have used. Wale mlikuwa mnahesabu minutes. Tumetumia minutes ngapi mpaka hapa? So this is our flour. It's ready. This is how it looks. Just look at my hands. I had removed the one that I had before, and it's not sticking in my hands. Even if I try to make it like this, it's not sticking in my hands. So that means our flour is ready, and also it's elastic. Okay, this is the most important thing. I said when you put too much hot water on the brown flour, mostly it cuts off. When you try to stretch it like this, it just cuts off. Okay, it cuts off like this. So this one, it's elastic because I didn't use too much hot water. That is the only secret I learned about using the brown flour. So I will just let it rest. I will take my basin back, keep it inside, and cover it for some like 10 minutes. I'll leave it rest for some 10 minutes, then I'll be back to it again. So I'll take this one. I will cover my flour. It depends. We have some people who have white towels, whatever. For me, I like blue. So I will cover it and keep it on the side to rest like 10 minutes. Then we'll get back to it. After 10 minutes, we are here. We remove our flour. This is it. I will cut it into small balls. Some don't cut it into small balls, they cut into big balls. So for me, I like cutting it into small balls. There are so many ways of cooking this, so this is my way. So let me know in the comment section, which is your way of cooking or of making your chapatis? Which one is the simplest? So I like to cut into small sections almost of the same size, like so. Yeah, I like to cut into small sections like so. Then from there I will go ahead. I still have my oil here. I will keep the sections quite away from me. Then now here it doesn't matter the shape that you will make. It doesn't matter. Let me try fix the lighting. I hope it's clear. It doesn't matter the shape that you're making here. All that matters is I want to put some oil, little bit of oil, so that we can make the balls. I like chapatis with layers. So be it brown, be it white, it doesn't matter the shape you're making it for this time. So I'll take some little bit of the oil. Then I will take some flour. You remember I didn't put all the flour, so I will use some like this. Sprinkle, not too much, not little. Then I will start rolling them. I will roll it. It's a little bit sticking down. I don't want to put too much flour because I still have another rolling. It's not like we're not ready. So we are preparing the balls, and this what I'm doing now, it's what that makes the chapatis to have the layers. So you go ahead when you make it like this. And also the reason why I told you we don't use hot water for the brown chapatis, when you use too much hot water you cannot make a ball like this one. It will be like breaking off. So you make like this. Then I will use my 3 fingers to roll around. I'll take like this. I'll take it, I place it here, then I roll it round. It's like I'm making a snake. Then the last part I'll keep it there. I remove my fingers and I will make a ball like so. Before I put it on the ground, I will sprinkle some some flour. Then I will put it there to avoid sticking. And also once I put it there, now I'll be using my towel to cover so that it will not be eaten with a lot of air and become dry. You know, when it becomes dry also, the brown chapatis, they will break off. So I will continue the same process until I finish all the other balls that I had cut. So I will continue the same process. Sprinkle some flour, and when we are done, we go to make the roll. So if I see it's short, I'll just continue like only like you are just rolling it like that, and it's as long as I want it to be. Then I go ahead the same, my 3 fingers like that, I turn it, then I roll it round. And this one it's a little bit big, so I will cut it, that section I will use it later. Then I put this one here, I close it like so. So this is how I'm going to do to the rest of the flour until I'm done with it. So at the end, this is how they look. These are the balls that I was making, so this is how they look. The next, let's go to the pan and see how our chapatis came out. So those who say brown chapatis are hard to make, they're so easy. So this is how it is. I will cover it and I'll be rolling one by one to the pan. So yeah, I've already put my pan. I'm using this pan to bake it. It's already reheating. Then I will start with the first one that I made. And now it's time we are dealing with the shape. Yeah. So now we are rolling it to put it on the pan. And you see the way it's so easy to roll. Already our pan is reheating, and also it depends what you are using. Don't let the pan heat too much, because it's going to burn the chapatis. So my pan had some water. The pan had some water. It's dry now. I will take my piece of chapati and I'm going to place it in my pan. Yeah, as it's continuing to cook, I'll continue to roll the other ones. So this is the process I will continue for all the chapatis until we are done rolling them. I'm using a medium heat. And sometimes if it's your first time, sometimes it's hard to manage, like you are rolling this one and the other one is in the pan. Some go ahead putting around 2-3 pieces at the same time. But for this one, I will do one after the other. I will not put like 2-3 pieces. Sometimes accident happens. Yeah. Still have my serviette to dry the spoon. I will show you the outcome. I think I'll bring the camera close. Let me finish with this one because it's almost burning. I will bring the camera close and it's going to capture what happens in the pan. But for this one, it's almost burning. So let me finish with it first. Then the next one, I will put the camera close. Since I'm here vlogging alone, so it's hard really to like carry it over here. So, and it's something that I need to do. It's called multitasking. So we are done with the first one. I'll just place it here. And let me reduce the heat. Let me put this one on the pan, then I get the camera so that it will capture what really happens in the pan. Yeah, so I brought the camera closer so that we can see what happens in the pan. If I had the other flat pan, you can just turn it using your hand. It depends with you. So first I put one side to cook, then I turn another side without the oil. Then now this side I'm going to put some little bit of oil. It's the cooking oil we are using. Then now the part that I've kept the oil, I will turn it down to cook. Then this upper part also, I will put it some oil as I wait for the down part to cook. It's not necessarily that you need to put one full tablespoon of the oil. That one will be too much oil. It will be too much oil for the chapatis. But if you like too much oil also, it's good. So I'm turning it around so that all the parts can cook. And you see our chapatis getting good. I will check on the other side. It's ready. I'll turn. So someone told me it's hard to know the brown chapatis if they have cooked because of their color, but you can see it the way it's cooked. So I will wait for the other side to cook. And also I said we don't put too much heat. If you put too much heat, they are going to burn without cooking. You know, we have some layers inside, so you have to put a little bit of the heat so that when it's cooking, it can cook both sides. Okay, I'm showing you the other side. So our chapati is ready. So this is how the other side looks, and you can see the layers are already showing off. So our chapati is ready. We'll remove it from here. And this is the process I will continue using, cooking the rest of the remaining chapati. It's ready. I will remove it from the pan. So the same process is the one that I will use to cook all the other remaining chapatis, and we're going to see the way the outcome is so beautiful and they're so yummy. They're so yummy. So let's continue cooking. So we are done with the cooking our chapatis. This is how they look. I don't want to touch the donuts because I'm going to serve the food. This is how they look. They're very nice, very cooked. For those want to see the layers, this is how it looks. Okay, so we can use this one as a tester. They are very soft. They're very good and also so yummy, so yummy. So this is the first one that I have used to show it. You see, it's just very, 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 very soft. So this is the outcome of our chapatis. This is how we have come to the end of our video today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I'm going to get the results on how you guys you prepare your own chapatis. The brown chapatis, mostly when they're cooked, they are very soft. For the layers, you can see they're cooked inside, and they're very soft, they're very sweet. You can eat them using anything. You can eat with any side dish that you like. This is the end of our video today. Thank you.